Well, great stories. I'm sure just a few.
There was another life-saving dog named Rocky who wasn't present because he's, stage fright. But Rocky also had sand and ocean and water fright. But then he went to the beach, saw another dog out there, began running around, and then, unbeknownst to his owners, ran into the surf and pulled out a toddler.
Saved a toddler from the ocean.
Just amazing.
That is amazing.
So it's certainly worthy of a Diamond Collar Award for,
I hope you enjoyed it.
And I did. It's a really fun
You know
event.
what? Let's talk about the snow, because it sounds like everybody's going to get the cold at some point. But tomorrow the snow is going to depend on exactly where you are.
It's going to be hit or miss, kind of like it was last week. So some places may get a quick half inch or even an inch. Other places a dusting. Other people will be sorely disappointed that you don't get any snow at all. So let's take you outside right now. I want to show you a couple of time lapses. This one from our Cannon Beach Sky Cam showing the showers just ripping on through. I mean, they came fast and furiously, and even a couple of lightning strikes in western Oregon and in western Washington. And tomorrow will be like this, but eventually we're going to see the east wind win out. Now, outside in Portland right now, we're down into the 30s, still a south-southwest wind, no east wind yet, but it will be on the way tomorrow. Looking at Doppler radar, new batch of snow coming into the Coast Range right now, and even almost all the way down to the beaches too. That's how cold this air mass is, even though it's coming in from the ocean. That usually has a modifying influence on our air masses and makes it really hard to get snow down to sea level, but it does happen occasionally. So we've got an enhanced band of showers moving on shore right now. Offshore, we also have really big swells. Look at this buoy reporting swells of 33 feet. And remember, this is an average of the highest third wave heights that are out there, which means some are bigger than the average. So again, really big swells, and for that reason we have a high surf advisory. But the coast also has a winter weather advisory. So does much of the Willamette Valley, just not the Portland area, because it looks like the heavy snow band will set up a little farther south. But now the Columbia Basin has been added to this as well. So it's closing in on us, the advisories. And of course, the advisory doesn't necessarily mean that we'll get snow. This one's actually for areas above 500 feet where the certainty of snow is a lot higher. So here's that little band of showers that is rolling on shore right now. See how this is developing? This is the edge of an area of low pressure that's developing out here. So that's going to increase the shower activity overnight tonight, and that'll be the case again tomorrow. And then as we look at the modeling, the east wind is the thing that's going to be super interesting to watch. Here's that area of low pressure right here. See how the arrows are circulating there? So that's a small scale feature that we need to keep an eye on. We'll get snow bands around that, and that could set up over Portland. You see it push into the mid-valley here and the lower Columbia Basin. Then by tomorrow night, it's an east wind, and that's going to ensure that we're cold enough. But by then, the moisture will still be around. By Thursday, we're clearing out. We'll end up with a clear, crisp, cold day. This is interesting. Look at the latest iteration of our model guide. It's now painting 5 inches of snow in Portland. So there is the potential for some heavier snow in the metro area. But really, with this kind of a forecast, we're going to have to wait till it's almost started to see where this lines up. So I guess my message would be this. Don't be surprised if we end up under a winter weather advisory in the metro area, and we could see anywhere from a dusting of snow to a few inches. I think this is the more extreme example, but it is interesting that the models have trended in that direction. And with this cold air mass coming down and setting up right along us and over us nearly, it's not too surprising that we're seeing these kind of wild model fluctuations. Another system coming in late in the weekend, but that one will be a touch warmer. Should see the snow level up around 1,000 feet, and the mountains will continue to get hammered with snow. And maybe a break middle of next week, but it looks like more active weather as we go into early March. Our high today was 50, but that was early in the day, and we've been in the 40s for most of the day and now in the 30s. Made 50 in Medford and Bend as well. Portland right now, we're at 39, but some places are colder, and the freezing level, it's dropping. It was about 2,200 feet this afternoon. All right, on the coast, high surf advisory, as we talked about. Rain and snow showers tomorrow and several inches in the Coast Range. For the valleys, you may get an inch or two, especially once you get down around Salem, but we'll watch where the precipitation lines up. How about a foot new in the Cascades? It's going to be great powder skiing over the next several days with the cold air coming our way. Showers of snow in eastern Oregon, very cold, and then even colder on Thursday and Friday morning, maybe even some single digits there. In the Gorge, east winds will develop tomorrow. That'll be the story in the Gorge. Gusts of about 45 late in the day tomorrow. And a trace to maybe an inch of snow in the Portland area, but we will watch that carefully because the amounts are still in question. Flurries and clearing on Thursday. Look at that low of 23 and then all the way down to 20 on Friday. So we'll likely set some records with low temperatures. High staying in the 30s and then gradually warming up a little bit over the weekend. But we'll keep a close eye on it.
Yeah, winter's not over yet.
Oh, no.
Thanks, Matt. We'll be right back.